Here's the Pool Blaster Pro 1500. Depending on the pool type you're going to use it in, will depend on which particular vacuum head you're going to use. Okay, assembly is fairly easy. We'll just put the bag here in this section. Drop the bag in there, make sure the ring is on there. Okay, then you'll make sure this bag is on there good. You'll take the cap, make sure the handle is in the upright position like this. See these tabs here? Simply slide it over there. We're going to pull back on this handle, and we're going to click it like that. It's locked in. So if you're going to use the plastic head, you would just loosen that nut. Take the Pool Blaster Pro, and slide this piece in, and then you would tighten the ring. And that's locked in there. You would take this adapter, loosen the nut, just slide it on here. We'll go ahead and tighten it. Let me position it correctly first before I tighten it up. This is the position you want it in. You want this metal part lined up at the bottom of the body. Easier to do this with the unit on the ground. Hear that snap in there. And here's the area at the bottom where the pool pole hooks on. Here's the battery compartment. You simply lift up on this handle and you open that up, and that's where the battery goes. I definitely recommend using some lube sealant here on this O-ring. Make sure the battery compartment stays watertight. You can use Magic Lube silicone lubricant. I'm going to charge the Pool Blaster Pro battery. I'll charge both of them. The most critical thing about the Pool Blaster 1500 is the seal on the battery compartment. I showed you the Magic Lube earlier. Basically you want to make sure you have this lubed up really well. Create a good water seal. I've got it open, you can see. You hear that air when I took that off. That's all the silicone around that O-ring. You can see I have plenty of silicone lube here on this O-ring here. That creates that good water seal. And you can see that battery compartment is completely dry here. So make sure every time you open the battery compartment to change it, you have a generous amount of silicone lube on that O-ring there. So having a good water seal back there will prevent any damage to the Pool Blaster Pro. So I'm going to go ahead and use the Pool Blaster Pro here at this pool. Comes with this nice shoulder strap, so it's very easy to carry back here with all my stuff. Blaster Pool, I'm going to go ahead and use the standard vacuum head. Put it on, attach the hose, ready to go. Let me attach it to the pool pole. Go ahead and turn the unit on, and I'll submerge it. So the Pool Blaster Pro did a great job here. I left the pool spotless. Let me pull it out. Completely drain the unit here. The motor is vented. You want to make sure you drain all the water out, that way there's no damage. So in about 5 minutes I was able to vacuum this pool, and it looks pretty much spotless. You can see the amount of debris this thing picked up. Let me go ahead and open it up. You can see the Pool Blaster Pro did a great job of picking up all the debris here at this pool. And it's got the dirt also stuck in this bag. And it had plenty of power throughout the whole vacuuming. I didn't have to stop it, empty the bag or anything. I'm going to go ahead and use the sand silt bag here at this pool. Got a lot of small, fine dust on the bottom. This is a great way also to save from all the dust going into the filter. And it's also light enough to go all the way up the walls, no problem. So I was able to vacuum the whole pool with the sand silt bag without having to stop and empty it. Great thing about the Pool Blaster Pro is that it saves you a lot of time. You don't have to actually set up the vacuum and hoses. You just turn it on, drop it in the pool, and you're ready to go. Let me get the top off so you can see the bag and see what it picked up. You see the fine sand that it picked up here. And the Pool Blaster Pro also has a flap here, that when you pull it out of the pool and turn it off, the debris will stay inside the debris bag. And you can see the opening for the vacuum is comparable to what you would find in a regular vacuum hose. Probably the time it would take me to haul my vacuum back here, hook the hose up, submerge the vacuum, and have this whole pool clean and spotless with the Pool Blaster Pro. This is one of my ridiculous pools on my route. The decking is falling off into the pool, so every week I have chips in the pool here at this account. You can see the Pool Blaster Pro got all these chips out of the pool, no problem. It's important to keep the Pool Blaster Pro 1500 submerged underwater. So it does well on this step here. That step might be too shallow for the unit. This particular pool has a saltwater generator. Sometimes they'll produce these flakes here. You can see that the Pool Blaster Pro picked them up really well. The pool has a lot of little leaves and particle debris on the bottom. You can see from this pool everything that I got out here, which is quite a bit. There was quite a bit of leaves on the bottom and small particles. I'm on my 6th pool today with the Pool Blaster Pro. It's doing a great job. And I use the multi-layer bag in here because this pool has a lot of dirt and fine particle debris in it. Here's a large pool with a lot of leaves on the bottom. Look at that. It's got quite a bit of debris in there. There's actually a worm in there that's still moving around. That took about 15 minutes to vacuum this entire pool and spa. Fairly large pool. Here's another large pool on my route. It's full of little particle debris. Yeah, I got about halfway there. I noticed a drop off in suction. You can see the debris bag is pretty full. So basically it's like vacuuming with a canister hooked up to your vacuum. Once the debris bag starts to get full, you have to empty it. Not a big issue. Here's the debris bag after 3 pools today. Probably should have emptied it in the last pool. You can see how this layered debris bag traps the dirt really well. Great job.